How did you make it through? No! No! What? I got pushed to the back of the map, man. What's happening, Lazy Bunch fans? Dan here, and today we're playing more Kirby Air Ride, and today we're focusing specifically on Top Ride, one of the 3 game modes that we don't know if it's going to be in Kirby Air Riders. We know City Trial, we know Air Ride, obviously, because it's a racing game, but we don't know about Top Ride. So this is one of those game modes that we're just going to go through. It's a lot of fun, very easy to play. My favorite thing about Top Ride was that these were like 2 to 3 minute matches. So easy, so simple. Didn't have to stress over it. And you could just jump right in and have some fun with it. Like I said, Kirby Air Riders is just a few weeks away, but we don't know about Top Ride. I feel like it's going to be one of those things where it could be a stadium game, could be a mini game, could be in it. Wouldn't surprise me if it is in Kirby Air Riders, but it also wouldn't surprise me if it's not in the game itself. I can honestly see Nintendo making this like an app game for your phone. I could see them using this as like, if you want to buy a $5 DLC for Kirby Air Riders, here you go. Here's Top Ride. So you never know. They could find different ways to, you know, add this game in there. But regardless, Top Ride is a lot of fun. It's not a favorite of many people, but it's pretty decent. So here we are, playing on the first round right here, and I have a specific love for Steer Star, the blue one. I don't know why, I just have never really cared for the red one. I think something with the controls are inverted, or something about it is just a little bit weird. So I just always play a Steer Star. Goodness gracious, that was hard. All right, so got through the first course, that was grass, now going to the sand, and we're just gonna play through all those courses today, because that's the plan, why not? And like I said, these are short matches, 2 to 3 minutes each, you know, they're not that hard. And each of the maps have their own like little fun quirks and fun personalities to them. Sand is particularly one of my favorites. I like this one. The fall pit right here, that creature in the sand, dune creature, make it a lot of fun. And then you got fallen rocks. You got all these different things in this map. There's something going on that a lot of things out of your control. Whereas grass and most of the other maps, there are some things. I'll show you one of the maps later that you can control some of the, you know, courses of it, but this one's very much out of your control. So, but all good, clean fun. All good fun. So, anyway, we're here today. I'm wearing a Chicago Blackhawks jersey. I like to collect NHL jerseys, and the Blackhawks are playing today. So, it hasn't really been that great of a season for them, but, you know, what to really expect. You got some good ones. But I'm wearing my Jonathan Toews jersey. It's nice to have Toews back in the league. And, oh, look at that. Got a second one of those checklist items, but we're just going to fly through the rest of these. But yeah, I collect hockey jerseys. I got, I want to say 24 jerseys, and 8 of them belong to my favorite team. So we'll just leave it at that. But I did see that Box Lunch does have a lot of Kirby items, and they do sell a Kirby NHL jersey that they brought in for the, oh my goodness, that they brought in for the winter season. So I might have to get that. But yeah, if you're a fan of Kirby, you're a fan, obviously you're watching this, then you're a fan of Kirby. But yeah, Box Lunch and sometimes Hot Topic have some great Kirby merchandise. So highly recommend. Some of the prices are a little bit absurd, but you know, better to get them there than to get, I mean, you could get officially Nintendo licensed stuff, but those are going to be a little bit more expensive than Box Lunch, if that makes sense. But yeah, this was a good map too. Not a whole lot to write home on, but a little more of a fun, safer map. I, for whatever reason, always struggle with it. I mean, there's a lot of turns, and you know, just like with the sand one, there are some things that you can do. Oh, I don't know if I won that one. We'll find out in a second. Yeah, I did. Jeez, less than 30 milliseconds. That's insane. All right, well, now we're on to fire, and I'm curious. I lost track of the time, but I mean, we're just flying through these, baby. Like I said, I told you, Top Ride, very easy matches, and like I said, I mean this in the best way. This is a lot like, I feel like if you had an app on your phone, you could, in theory, make this for that. That's kind of the vibe I get from it, at least, but it's fun. I like it. If this was the whole Kirby Air Ride experience, I would think people would be upset. But you know what? This actually does make me think it could have been a Game Boy thing too, or a DS thing. Because I mean, this is the GameCube, so you know, DS wasn't that far after, but there was still the Game Boy Advance SP that was still around and things like that. I was hoping to get Red Kirby right there, but that didn't work. Come on. Uh-oh. I have not lost a match yet. And I guess I did right there. This fire is an interesting one. They have these little things. I don't know if you saw at the very end there. Those little gas things. Yeah, second place, dang. Those gas fumes makes you jump over. I didn't get to jump through any of that this round. Usually those... I missed the green one. I love this map. This is one of those, like I said, you have a little more control of your destiny. But I'm a little more cautious of which ones I take. But I like this one. This is a fun one. Some of these locations and things. The thing that I have talked about, I think, in all of these videos is I love the music for Kirby Air Ride. Some of my favorite soundtracks are from this. I mean, Checkered Nights, you really, like, that's peak. That's, like, one of the peak Kirby songs right there. And then here we got, I don't know, like, even songs like this one, it's so minor, you probably will never hear in another Kirby game, but it's really good. Oh, wow, I got two in that one. But yeah, just, like, all the songs in these, all the top right maps are original to this game. There are alternate versions of each song that reminisce, or not reminisce, but like are callbacks to other previous Kirby games. Like I think there are some Superstar songs in some of the matches. I want to say Fire has like Meta Knight's Revenge or something like that. But there's a lot of great songs in Kirby Air Ride, and then of course there's lots of songs that were in City Trial that were in the anime. So yeah, there's a lot of fun things about Kirby Air Ride, and peak, you know, Dan in 2000, I want to say 3 when this game came out, maybe 2004. I was playing a lot of Kirby Air Ride, watching the Kirby anime, played Nightmare and Dreamland on the Game Boy Color, or not Game Boy, but Game Boy Advance, and then Kirby Amazing Mirror came out, and then for the DS, oh my gosh, Canvas Curse came out, and then Squeak Squad, and this was like that era, like the late 2000s, early 2000s, late 2000s era, like I was really into Kirby. So, and this was in the mix of that. Kirby Air Ride is still my favorite. Look at that. Another checklist item, and then last but not least, we got Medal, and then we just flew through all of these. This was easy. But, yeah, the goal today is to just play through all of these. And, you know, my original mission of trying to get every checklist item before Kirby Air Ride comes out, yeah, that kind of didn't happen. I was going to try to get every checklist item. I've never actually beaten this game. I've never gotten a full 100%, because you got to get every checklist item for all the games, not just City Trial, which I've done that numerous times. I've gotten the checklist completed in City Trial. Air Ride, I think I've gotten it complete maybe once or twice. And then Top Ride, I want to say I got it complete once, but on a separate file from Air Ride. So I've done it in different ways, but I've never had one file where I've oh my lord, I cannot make it around these turns with these. Oh my goodness, I'm not a fan of this map. Really don't like it. It's a sensory overload. It's a nightmare. It really is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. At least I won, and now yep, blue shell essentially. But yeah, goal was to get 100% in this game before Kirby Air Riders, and now here we are, just a couple weeks away, and that's not gonna happen. But we played through all of these. Let's keep playing a little more. But let's make things a little more interesting. Let's max level for all the CPUs. I've won all except for one match so far today. Let's see how we do against full max CPUs. The thing that I don't like is, and I've mentioned this, I love Steer Star, but the computer players always pick the red one. Maybe I need to play on that star, because I do not recall. Like, I remember hating the controls for it. Something with the inverted. Goodness. I'm not doing too bad. I mean, I usually do terrible against, okay. I spoke too soon. Spoke way too soon. I usually do terrible against, like, high-leveled CPUs, high-ranking CPUs, but it's not, oh, Lord. Goodness gracious. Ugh. I think I still got one more lap after this. Okay, so I have, there's a chance. There's a chance I could win this. I'm sorry, I'm getting really, like, focused. Like, I could win this. Nope, second place. I think this is the map that I got second place last time, too. 20, shoot, where's player? There he is. So close. But hey, got something out of it. Let's do that again, but let's give everyone steer star. Free star, that's the name of the red one. Let's give everyone steer. Make it a little more evenly matched. Steer star is slightly faster, I believe. Oh! No, this is, oh man. That was a bad start right there. And look, there's Kaboo. If you didn't watch the anime or know of the... I think he was like a thing you fight in the earlier Kirby games. Man, I'm not doing horrible. I've caught up to them. It's just... yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Leave me alone. Oh, you. Oh. All right. Well, if I can't win, I'm gonna like mess with y'all. I am gonna get in last place. Yep. Man, that was such a bad start. You saw that. You saw, man. I don't know if I've ever had a top right experience go that badly before. All right, let's see. Yeah, yeah. But I did get the same item. There we go. All right, let's mix it up a little bit more. Let's give me a free star. Let's see how I do. Let's see. Oh God. I don't understand. What? 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 Why are the controls like this? Oh, I see. Okay, I'm starting to get it. Sort of. So the controls are in the manner of the map. They're not in the direction of which you are facing. I don't like this. Yeah, nope. How am I this far behind? How am I really, was I really 3 laps behind? This is ridiculous. That might have been the worst top right experience I've ever had. Yeah, nope, not doing free star again. That was bad. That was bad. Yeah, let's do another free play match, this time steer star. You know what, let's make this a little interesting. Can I not do I was gonna say, let's watch the chaos, but nah, it's okay. Oh, kidding me. It's okay. It's okay. Been in worse situations. Not doing too bad. How? How did that boost make him? You know what? Not gonna ask anymore. I think at this point, like, these computer players are really, really good. So I may just have to win based on, like, luck. Or things like that. How did you make it through? No! No! What? What? Okay, I thought that was the end. But that whole... Oh, my God. That whole thing caused me to go to last place. You saw that. I was in first. And then that hole opened up. All the computer players somehow magically moved around it. But I got pushed to the back of the map, man. All right, we're taking them down a notch. We're bringing them back to how easy is 1? How easy is level 1 for all these guys? Let's do this. All right, and on my favorite map too. All right, I should have had them play as level 5 this time around. Okay, this might be a little too easy. This might be a little too easy. Clearly they don't know what they're doing. They're just sliding around. Kind of like how I play this game, I guess. I mean, I will give you this. It's less stressful. It's a lot more fun knowing that I'm going to win. Yeah, this is too easy. Bring them back to 3. Yeah. Wonder if that thing I got was like if you had the hammer ability. Let's see. Take first place with the hammer. Yep. All right. We're gonna bring them back down, bring them back up to level 3, just how they were at the beginning of this game, and then we'll switch them back to Freestar one last time. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see if I can actually win it this time. Actually, you know what? I think earlier I said I only lost 1 match. I think I lost this one and Sky. I lied. I'm sorry, folks. I fibbed. Yeah, this might be a little too easy, too. I might need to change it to level 4. You're gonna get me! Yep. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, God. No, leave me alone! You got me once! That was not fair. That was worse than the blue shell. Also, why don't you exist in the actual air ride mode? Like, why are you in top ride? Why top ride? Why do we need a blue shell ability in top ride? The maps are so small, it almost doesn't like feel like it's necessary. All right. Take first. I'm not doing too bad. I mean, I'm getting quite a few. All right, let's switch all back to Freestar. Because that's what the computer players will always want anyway. Oh, of course. I was going to end off the video on this one more match, but I don't know if I want to on this one. I hate this one. If no one presses any of these buttons, I'd be okay with that. But someone's going to press one. Yep. I just think the wind is just, it's too much. The gears are fine. The gears can turn and do their thing. It's just... God, I'm hitting everything. I hit all those walls. And then I hit none this time. It doesn't, yeah, it makes sense. I understand logistically why it happened. It's still just annoying. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring them up. Maybe one more level. Man, I've gotten 13 of the 14 checklist items in this one video. That's not a bad start. All right, we're gonna do one more random match in top ride. Raise the CP levels to level 4. Then we're calling it. Calling it. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, all these little matches, 2 minutes or so, doesn't take long. I was going to say 5 minutes, but it doesn't even take that long to do these. I lost count of how many matches I did. I think I did them all at least twice, every single map. So, and yeah, this is, what, like a 20-minute video? Not even. So, yeah, it's easy to do. Oh, God, I totally did not pay attention to that. But yeah, very easy. Very simple to play, no stress at all. Oh, man, I'm not doing good. I'm losing my focus. Ugh. I think I'm pretty evenly matched against level 4 computer players. I think, aside from those few little mistakes I made, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. Ah. I almost messed up right there again. No! It's okay. Woo! I saw that thing coming too. And, like, I saw it from a mile away. All right. No more checklist items right there. Well, that's it for today, everyone. Played a bunch of Top Ride, and then next week we'll play some City Trial, and then Kirby Air Riders will be here. So thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.